Hi Libra, and welcome to your Spiritual Path Tarot reading for July 2019. This tarot reading is intended for those of you who are spiritually gifted or those of you on a spiritual journey right now. So there's a lot of beautiful energy going on in the month of July, Libra, so I'm excited to do these and see what's going to come through. I've actually been excited to do all of July's readings, to be honest, just because of the energy. So main energy, overall focus spiritually for Libra is meditation. Improvements require persistence. So Libra, there's a couple things going on with this card. First of all, it's important that you guys really try to stay out of your head. Like, don't get caught up in your head in the month of July. Like, don't overthink things. Don't try to figure something out. Like, if you just can't figure it out, like, let it go. Just let it go, because all things will come to you. All the dots will connect. All right. So don't get caught up in your head. Don't overthink. Don't second guess. Really tap into the energies and just flow in July. That's going to bring you your greatest happiness, because there may be things that are beyond your control or beyond your understanding right now. And if you spend too much time in your mental body about it, like, it just depletes your energy and, you know, makes you feel bad and sets you back. And set you apart from happiness, really. So listen, don't overthink things. Now, also with meditation, Spirit's calling your attention to your spiritual body. Even those of you who are incredibly spiritually gifted, there's this disconnection kind of going on between, like, heart and mind and spirit, your spirit's, like, soul, your spiritual self within you. And to me, this would be where your soul is telling you one thing, Libra. It's being very clear about it. But your mind or your heart is, like, wanting or saying something else, which is causing, like, internal conflict within you, okay? So it's important to balance your energy, do some full grounding meditations, get some Reiki, listen to, you know, different frequencies of sound and music while you're sleeping to help balance you out. It's just, honestly, Libra, whether you're on a spiritual journey or you're spiritually gifted, I feel your soul is really trying to tell you something, and either your mind, your mind or your heart is trying to tell you something else. So let's pull some more cards and see what is revealed. Okay, so this is in your heart space. We have crystals. And in your mental body, we have gratitude. Nice. At the soul, we have download. And at the body, we have emerald tablets. Okay, so Libra, listen, with these cards coming out, crystals being in the heart space, I kind of feel like this is a standoff between heart and soul. Okay, your heart is telling you one thing, but your intuition, your inner guidance is telling you, no, it's this, or go this way. And so, like, you've been in kind of like that pulling back and forth. And this could be anything. This could be about a person. This could be about the next step on your journey. This could be about spiritually based business. Should I get into crystals? Should I learn Reiki? You know, this could be anything. There's some part of you where your soul is telling you something and your heart is like, no, that's not what I want to hear. This could be about relationships as well, or different circumstances, different people in your life. All right. Now listen, what I see here is when you balance your energy out, you calm your mind, all right? You step outside of the emotional body, the desires of the heart. what you're going to find in that space is understanding and contentment, which brings the mental body into a place of gratitude, Libra, for what has been and for how things are, okay? Because at the soul level, there's a download. And what that means to me is exactly what we've already said. Your soul is like telling you the way forward, like the right thing for you. With download there, you are like you're channeling information from the non-physical realms, whether you're spiritually gifted or not. Like you are channeling information, especially when you really quiet your mind and still your energy. Libra, everything you need, it's just like you receive it in a download like that. And some of you, this has like been a process that's ongoing, and what is being received at the soul level is in conflict of the heart, what the heart wants. And listen, step outside of that emotional body, because it's almost like your emotions could be blinding you or fooling you or having you overlook red flags, give, free passes on certain things. And Spirit's like, no, that's actually taking away from you and diminishing you, your energy and your spirit. And so you're really going to feel the pull of your soul, of your inner guidance, Libra, in July about what you need to do in your life, in different areas of your life, different people in your life. Some of you, it's time to take the next step on your spiritual journey and further expand your knowledge, because we have the emerald tablets showing up as the body, as the physical. Now, of all the ancient texts and scripts, the emerald tablets and the Kabbalion are the two that I actually feel most resonation with. So take it for what it's worth. That's just what I resonate with the most. And those emerald tablets, I will tell you, same with the Kabbalion, you could read them or listen to them being read 100 times. And if you're not of a certain vibration, you're not going to receive the depth of the message. So even if you have previously explored the emerald tablets, I suggest you go back for another look, because I've explored them extensively, and every time I go back, I still get more. I get more downloads at the soul level just by reading, just by listening, okay? Emerald tablets and the Kabbalion. So because that's coming out in the physical, Libra, I highly recommend look into those two sources of information, because you are going to be activated and triggered receiving downloads of information, which again, I think helps solidify your trust in your inner guidance to go the way that maybe doesn't seem like the way you want or the right way, but it is. It's your emotions may confuse you. So keep that in perspective in July. Like, don't let your emotional body overtake you, make you react, or dictate any choice that you make. That's not in your highest good. It's listening to the inner guidance of your soul, is what leads you to like the happiness that you are seeking. And many of you, again, you will receive activations just by looking into those emerald tablets. All right. Okay, so we have the Five of Swords, we have the Lovers, we have the Hermit, we have the 6, 7, 8 of Pentacles, and we have the Two of Cups. Yes. So listen, Libra, with the 8 of Pentacles coming out and that emerald tablets with download, yes, it is definitely a month to expand yourself and open yourself up to that information, as well as crystals if you're not really into those. I'll tell you what, along my journey, I tried to get into crystals a couple different times, and I just like, I don't get it. I'm not feeling it. I don't know what the hype is here. And then, late last year, medium Heather gave me some crystals, and I was like, oh my God, I totally get it now. And I thought for a second that maybe it was because they were from her, but that wasn't the case. I've since purchased some of my own crystals, and I absolutely 1000% get it now. And it's because I was finally ready at that point on my journey to receive that information, okay? And so Libra, some of you, it is time to start exploring crystals. Others of you, it's time to really look into those emerald tablets. And now, whether you are spiritually gifted or on a spiritual journey, it's the same. It's time to expand. And with the meditation, some of you, crystals may help quiet that mind, get you out of that mental body so that we don't have any worry. And also, what's coming through this, aside from how we're learning and growing and it's time to expand a bit, with this Eight of Pentacles, others of you where I see this internal conflict, it has to do with the relationship that's near and dear to your heart. We have the Lovers and we have the Two of Cups. So this could have been like a family member, a spiritual companion, a romantic relationship, a friendship. It's just there's some relationship here where we're not talking right now with the Hermit. We're both kind of soul searching on our own path, on our own journey, and it doesn't look like it ended on the best note with the Five of Swords. Listen, Libra, you've got to trust the process. You cannot worry. You cannot wait. You cannot hang around waiting for, resolution or somebody to come back into your reality. What Spirit is saying is, let those emotions go for now. It's time to really focus on some spiritual expansion and growth. So those of you on a spiritual journey, that probably is like, duh, that's what I'm doing. Yes, it's time to forget about relationships, Libra, and really focus on the relationship with yourself. Like, Spirit wants to really expand your consciousness in July, all right? Because this is just for July, so I'm not like, screw relationships forever, but you need to really let those emotions go for now and focus on yourself. It's time for soul searching so you can expand and grow, all right? And who's meant to be in our life will return at the right time. To me, it looks equal, like we're both on our own spiritual paths right now doing some soul searching. Those of you who are spiritually gifted, I do believe that there is going to be a spiritual companion coming into your reality that's going to help expand your consciousness and make sense of some of these downloads that you are going to be receiving. And it's also going to help you let go of some heavier energies of the past, okay? All right, so we have unanswered prayers coming out over this Five of Swords. So yeah, listen, Libra, the relationship or circumstance that did not work out the way you had hoped, which has kind of put you in this internal conflict. Listen, Spirit is saying the distance, the disconnection, or things not working out the way you had hoped at the time, like, you're going to have gratitude in your mind by the end of July for these unanswered prayers, okay? It's just because everything, in all the things we ask for, there are so many elements and different energies that go into it. And, whatever you were asking for that did not work out, it's like, it's time to let that go. Really balance your energy, because by the end of July, Libra, you're going to be in a place of gratitude for what didn't work. You're going to understand. You're going to have those answers that you seek, okay? Three of activations, and that sits on top of the Lovers. This is saying you have done all you can possibly do in regards to another person and situation that is near and dear to your heart. You have truly done all you can do. You have prayed as much as you could pray. You've put it out to the universe as much as you could possibly do it. It's no longer in your hands. It's in the hands of the universe, okay? And look at this. On the Hermit, we have the Four of Intuition. Libra, this is basically like digging your heels in and saying, no, if I can't have what I asked for or the person, I don't want anything. And listen, with this, Spirit says you've got to open your energy up so that the real thing doesn't pass you by, okay? It doesn't mean that different people that you wish to reconcile with can't eventually come back into your life. But right now, Libra, that is not the right time for those things, okay? Could involve a Virgo, could involve a Gemini. It's not the right time. Like the prayers, it's not that they're ignored and not answered. It's just that it's not the right time. And the more you step away from the emotional body and listen to what the guidance of your soul, the more you will be able to ease into that, which ultimately by the end of July, you are in a place of gratitude. Crystals, I recommend getting a rose quartz and putting that on your heart each night, doing some meditation, saying, I open myself to forgiveness. I open myself to giving and receiving love, and just, meditate a little bit with that rose quartz on your heart chakra, and I feel that will help you be in a place of more of acceptance of the way things are, because like I said, by the end of July, Libra, you are in a place of gratitude about things that didn't work out, and that's often because of the way things are working out now, right? Okay, lessons mentor. So yeah, whatever didn't happen here, whatever didn't work out, especially if it involved a person near and dear to your heart, I could see this has been hard. It's been very painful. 8 of intuition. But now, Libra, it is time to move on from this expectation, this hope, this desire, waiting around, whatever it is, refusing to move forward. Well, if it can't be this way, then I don't want it at all. Spirit's like, no, Libra, you truly did all that you could do, the best of your ability, and you learned a lot deep down to the core. It hurt you. It changed you. It's time now for some soul searching to heal that heart space, expand your consciousness with new knowledge, new teachings, and it's going to help you move on from this heavier energies. And I'm telling you, by the end of July, Libra, you are in a place of gratitude about it all, about how everything has worked out. Yeah, look at this, gifted. Those of you that are spiritually gifted, whatever this internal conflict has been, or this, souring relationship, bad circumstances, it's really impacted your ability, your connection through your crown chakra to your spiritual team. And listen, they're coming in to remind you that you are not gifted so spiritually for nothing. And don't let heartache and pain and, unanswered prayers turn you away from your spiritual gifts, from your divinity within, because ultimately, Libra, what hurts us the most grows us the most. And my journey, I'm actually kind of excited. On June 27th will be exactly 7 years from the moment my whole life changed and was just freaking horrible, nightmare, hellish, you name it, for a good 3-4 years. And then these last 3 years, it's slowly started getting better, and now I'm finally in this great place, okay? It took a lot, but Libra, just don't give up, okay? Trust the flow, trust your heart. What needs to leave your life needs to leave your life. And the more you try to hold on to it and hang around waiting for it to return to you, the more pain that you bring to yourself. And I can say that from personal experience, okay? And if a relationship just burns you over and over and over, it's going to continue to do so. Big time shifting and changing has to happen within you and the other person involved in order for that cycle to be broken, all right? And it doesn't come from wishing and hoping. It comes from a lot of purging and soul work and consciousness expansion. So those of you who are spiritually gifted, listen, Spirit's coming in saying you are very gifted, and whatever this inner conflict is, it's time to let that resolve, because it's impacting your gifts and your ability. And those of you on a spiritual journey, listen, by the time you complete this journey, you are going to be a different person, very tapped in to the universe and all around you. And, you know, I kind of feel like every Libra that I'm reading for is, you know, destined to practice some sort of spirituality and share their gift through spirituality, even if that's like through drawing and writing and singing, like whatever your gift is, like you're meant to project your light out to all of humanity. Okay, you are very gifted. All of the Libras coming through in this reading, you are very spiritually gifted. Do not question that. Trust the path that you've been on so far. You're moving on from some heavy energy, and by the end of July, I'm telling you, you are in a place of gratitude for how everything has worked out, okay? So those are your messages, Libra. I'm wishing you all the best. Take care.